What's up, folks? Welcome back. Today is day 37 for me, and let's talk about a little bit of progress. First off, I want to mention a few things that I've made different, a few changes I've made to the channel. I've gone and gotten a few lights out of storage just to help the lighting situation look a little bit better. It won't look so dark anymore. Just noticed that there were some quality issues with that first 30 days. Really wasn't worth worrying about at the time because I was focusing, obviously, on things much more important. But I figure if I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be a regular thing for me to keep up with my progress and to maintain my accountability, it may as well be the best I can manage at the time. And like I said, right now, I had some lights in storage, so I figured I'd pull those on out and just make it look a little bit better. As for why I have lights in storage, obviously I've mentioned in the past that I'm a recovering shopaholic, so I had lots of things, and I have lots of things that I don't necessarily need. We won't get into that today. Anyway, things should be looking a little bit better with these videos moving forward. Okay, next up, we have my actual weight loss progress at this point. So far, coming in today, I have lost 23.6 pounds. Now, when I mention that, I want to go ahead and talk about a few changes I've made to that scale. Now, because I started this thing out and I would just hit the ground running and I just wanted to get moving forward, which is the most important thing, I just rounded that first weigh-in up. It was 350 pounds, 350.6 pounds, and I just rounded it up to 351. The problem with that is that if I round up to begin with, and I round down some other times, right? Like let's say it comes in at 0.4 or 0.3 and I just round it down. If I get stuck into a bad habit of rounding, I can be off by almost a pound at any given time. And rather than to continue that and let it be a problem that sort of festers and becomes an inaccuracy way down the line, I'd rather be a little more accurate. So long as I have an accurate scale, it makes a lot more sense to go ahead and stick with something much more accurate reading every day. So moving forward, that will always display as the accurate weight loss that I'm actually that I've achieved through the point system. So I'll actually go ahead and show that decimal point and explain the actual accurate weight loss based on what the scale is telling me. That way, again, I don't run into that problem where I'm thinking I've lost 20 pounds, but I'm actually closer to 19. Next up, another quick, small, but I think important change is that now that there's beginning to kind of be a little bit more money in the investment account, I want to show where that money is going, at least to a certain extent. I don't want to invest $25 and never show that money invested. So I actually created a second little area to show how much has been invested. Right now we're at 0 because I wanted to bring that change to you before I actually started doing some of that stuff. But that's another small minor change I've made just to show a little bit better. Whenever there's a $25 loss or whenever $25 or so is taken out of that main investment sort of balance, I want to be able to show up somewhere else. So I made the little invested column as well. Again, tiny, small changes, but I'm just keeping you updated with where I'm at and what I'm doing moving forward if you're following this story. Okay, and last but not least, I think what I want to do with this channel, again, this is all about accountability, it's all about focus, but I've got other things I've got to do in life as well. So what I want to do is focus on doing these videos as often as possible, but no fewer videos than one per week. I think that's a decent balance. Again, if I could post more, I will. If there are more things happening, then I will obviously have more content to post. If I've made an investment there or here, if I've gone and done something extraordinary in the way of weight loss and fitness, if I've made some sort of relevant update, then it'll make more sense to upload more often. But I want to no fewer than once per week, but I'm gonna aim for more than that, obviously, but that's my minimum limit. That should keep me accountable, but it should also keep me busy doing other things. And for now, it'll be a decent balance until I have to change it later. And that's it. I think that's all I wanted to go ahead and mention today. It's just a brief update, nothing big. One other thing I wanted to say actually before I go about my weight loss is that I did a little bit of math, and the previous goal that I mentioned in the video, I said that I'd like to lose, if I can help it, around 40 pounds by the 60th day. Now, obviously doing a little bit of simple math on that means that I've got to be averaging about 0.666 pounds per day of weight loss. Right now, I'm averaging about 0.63, not too far off. So if I can crank it up a notch and maybe help that average out, I think I might actually get there. That'll make up for me coming in well below that on my first 30-day weigh-in, and I could do some catching up and actually hit that 20 pounds every 30 days mark by doing that 0.66 average every day. Like I said, right now I'm at a 0.63. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm proud of it. It's gonna be a little bit weird to track it like a 0.66 every day pound of weight loss, but it's an average thing. So I won't be too obsessed with it. I know it'll go up and down. I'm starting to cope with that. But ultimately, that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, this update has been very simple, hopefully quick. I hope it's been of some value to you. I hope you're still out there grinding. Like I said, it's day 37 for me. Maybe it's day 1 for you. Maybe it's day 300 for you. If anything, let me know how you're doing. Maybe it helps keep me motivated. I can help keep you motivated. And I'll see you in the next video.